Our hero's rabbit chase led him deep into the chrono-illogical land of time. Meanwhile, the Moon Bear King was on to the witch, whose own dark intentions still hung on the air. Now back to Kuturo's tale. No world is complete without a clock tower, and the moon is no exception. But the hands of this clock are not used to tell time. They are used to shape children's dreams. Light and dark decide if it's a quarter to a nightmare, or half past a daydream, or 10 till a rude awakening. To keep a stern watch over the clock, the moon goddess had chosen Mr. Pink. But that was before. When the white moonstone shattered, the clock spun into madness, and Mr. Pink went missing.
To bear or not to bear? Who is she, this witch who's after my moonstone? Why does she oppose me? She didn't have to steal Calibris. She didn't have to pick on me like this. It's not fair. This is my moonsies. Nobody else can have it. Not that mean witch, that awful hag. Whoever she is, she's mean and I hate her. Have I seen her somewhere? Yes, that would explain it. Who is she? Where have I met her before? Wait. Yes, Rika. Of course. You're done, hag. Checkmate!
Kataro, look out! These cards are about to fall!
Cushioning Kuturo's fall was a strange garden constructed like a maze. Primly precise hedges were prankishly preventing Kuturo's progression. Of course, Kuturo had prudently come pre-equipped with the proper pruners.
Really, I hope you're happy with yourself. I went through all that trouble to hide myself, but what's the point exactly if you're going to march into my garden and mercilessly slip away at my disguise? I might as well be wearing a lampshade. I mean, I probably itch less, not that you care.
Show a little gratitude? Kataro just, saved you. Do you have any idea who he is?
Lost soul, rightful bearer of Calibris, hero of the moon. Yes, all very obvious, very clear to the naked eye. But, you see, that's why I'm getting pernickety. You're being far too reckless. You probably ride your bicycle at night without a helmet. And do you really expect to defeat the Moon Bear King like that? Really? But never mind, what's done is done. Milk spilt, not crying. Moving on, corrective measures can be taken. Proverbial mop for the proverbial dairy disaster, yes? Now, introductions. The name's Galahagrid Mulberry Times A-Wasting. Goddess-appointed Warden of the Land of Time, Clock Tower / Watchman / General Manager of what we call Dream Time, etc. ad infinitum. I know, lots of information to digest. Probably didn't catch it. Just call me GMT. It's a pun. Clever, you see. This is going right over your head, isn't it? Your mothers didn't read to you much, poor things. Forget it then. You can call me Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink? Okay, so, why were you hiding in the bush again?
Must we go over every detail? Clock's ticking, sand trickling out of the hourglass. Come on now. Fast, here we go. Class is in session. Have a seat, or stand, or hover, whatever. Basically, this all started with dreams. The goddess, because she's rather smart, decided that there should be a certain parity, that means equality, in how we interact with children in their dreams, which of course led to the construction of the clock tower, built by a watchmaker by the name of...
For crying out loud! Can you just give us the... Looks like you'll have to slam from
Simply
higher up.
Lamentable, the attitude of our young people today, shrugging aside
Looks like
the
you'll
weighty
have to slam
implications of
from
their
higher
history
up.
and heritage, demanding instant gratification, eating spoilers of movies they haven't yet seen. Dreadful, this kind of
Looks like you'll have to slam
culture
from
death.
higher
Just
up.
give the Moon Bear King the edge, you know?
No, us dying of boredom will give him the edge. Come on, don't tell me the great Mr. Pink doesn't know how to be concise. Get with the times. You're a bird. Don't you know how to tweet? 140 characters or less. Go.
That clock controls when children dream. Stop. Only I can operate it in the goddess's absence. Stop. I hid from @MBK to keep him from using it for evil. Stop.
140! Well done. So, the Moon Bear King is after your clock. Wait, what does he want with a clock? Can't he buy a watch?
I have to explain that too? All right.
20 words or less.
He wants to permanently stop with the clock hands at midnight, but he needs me to do it.
Great. That does sound bad. What happens if the hands stop at midnight?
Dreamtime will be frozen at the darkest hour, never to flow again. In short...
Yes, please. Oh no! Mr. Pink!
Hurry! If the Moon Bear King uses me to stop that clock, we're all...
And for once, Mr. Pink was at a loss for words. The last guardian of the clock tower was in Rooster's clutches, and the Moon Bear King was poised to plunge all the Earth's children into an eternal Kuturo dash through the verdant labyrinth, determined to free Mr. Pink from the diabolical General Rooster.
Look at the ladybugs! Bees, too!
Quickly, lad! You must emancipate me, which, as you know, more or less derives from Latin, meaning deliver from the hands of. Inest, you must free me from General Rooster's talons
it came
in
to
the
life.
hands, and thereby render me liberated. Yes!
The land of
Now,
time's topiary
freedom
garden
may
was a
seem
magical
subjective,
place.
however... Hey, Gags, can't you move any faster? I am in trouble, you know. I mean, you've got stumpy appendages, but a bit of urgency ought to compensate for walking rate. Unless you've already written me off as a disposable character. Yes, well, I have a few things to say about that.
Oh my gosh! Talk, talk, talk! Kataro's gonna ditch you if you don't stop polluting the air with your noise. Nobody likes a wisecracking motor mouth who flies around and tells people what to do. Trust me, I deal with people like that all the time.
I have a feeling our beloved audience knows exactly what Picarina is talking about. On through the verdant labyrinth, Kuturo dashed. On through the verdant labyrinth, Kuturo dashed. Couturier dashed through the verdant labyrinth, determined to free Mr. Pink from the diabolical General Rooster. On through the verdant labyrinth Couturier dashed, as Mr. Pink...
What in blazes is taking so long? It's your fault I'm even in this predicament.
The
you and your
garden stretched
snip,
on
snip, snip. Why don't I
endlessly.
slice up Mr.
I
Pink's
see we've
disguise and ruin
upgraded to
everything and destroy the world
dinosaurs.
because I feel
A
like it?
Triceratops! Oh, yes! Couturier found himself astride a Triceratops, second only to the T-Rex on the Dinosaur Top 40.
There's a top 40?
Have you got your
Whoa!
hands
It
and
shrunk
your knees?
and multiplied.
Because in
The
the
thing
end,
about
you need to
Triceratops
rescue me,
is that they're
and
hard
that
to classify.
means you have to
Scholars
hurry.
still argue about
Do
whether
you see what
they're
I did
basically the
there?
same thing as the Torosaurus, which I think is just as silly. But then again, what used to be ceratops Ceratops has since, alas,
gosh.
the twisted Tokyo
Taro, promise you'll never
was
love
making Mr.
dinosaurs.
Pink's
Promise
rescue
me.
rather difficult.
Have a spot of tea, hun. In fact, have the whole leopard.
Don't be ridiculous. Leopard spots aren't made of tea. They're made of a special pigmentation that, in actual fact, is...
Couturier found himself an unwilling guest at General Rooster's afternoon tea. But there was no time to sit back and nibble on pastries. He had to leap from table to table just to keep up with his host.
Go on, don't let the tea get cold. You have all the time in the world.
Oh, yeah, huh.
Couturier sheared a path along General Rooster's trail of feathers and moved to the next table. It's important at these sorts of functions to make the rounds and socialize a bit. One can't be rude and keep to oneself. Biscuits and fruit, cold cuts and scones. It all looks scrumptious. But a party is more than just eating. Remember, it's proper to give up your seats for the elderly and people who need them.
Yeah, I'm not so sure my grandma would want this chair. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Can't we crash? Ooh, let's go right. That side looks yummy. Jump, jump! Maybe the left would have been easier.
General Rooster flapped away disdainfully every time Couturier got close. But the trail of feathers was leading our hero ever closer to the clock tower. Couturier's wild rooster chase had led him to Mr. Pink's place of employment. One magical clock tower at the heart of the land of time. The insides of the tower were stuffed with enormous, intricate gears.
Do they really need this many?
The gears mesh together in order to transmit torque. You see, they're finely tuned to make sure that the hour and minute hands of the clock rotate at steady, accurate pace. Also, they make convenient footholds. Land of Time's clock used a magic pendulum which always kept perfect time and never had to be wound. It was scientific perfection.
You just said it was magic.
I'm just trying to create a little atmosphere, all right? If you want to be strange, go ahead and put every little story detail under a microscope, clearly. The rest of us will be having fun. Thank you. The tower's stately exterior was lavishly decorated, which worked out well for Kotaro, who needed a path to the top.
Are those eggs? Hey, why don't you use them to cut a path up? Heads up!
How dare you smash my eggs! My babies!
Those were yours? I thought you were a boy chicken.
I can be anything I want! I'm a peacock! You did it again! You monster!
The tower's stately exterior was lavishly decorated, which worked out well for Kotaro, who needed a path to the top.
Hey, why don't you use them to cut a path up? Heads up!
How dare you smash my eggs! My babies!
Those were yours? I thought you were a boy chicken.
I can be anything I want! I'm a peacock! You did it again! You monster!
Kotaro was hot on Rooster's tail as the general tried to fly out of reach.
You nasty little thing! Why won't you fall? Ah, my babies! You little jerk! Every egg of mine you smash, I'll smash back on you tenfold!
Kuturo used the clock's internal mechanisms to climb even higher.
Another lever! Or is it lever? Oh, I was never really clear on that.
Kuturo swiftly calculated gear rotation, spring recoil, and pendulum arc, using the power of mathematics to cross the tower. Kuturo thrust his way past the endless machinery that worked
Oh,
tirelessly
no!
to keep time.
Phew! Come on, climb back up! Check out all these cogs. They're spinning.
Kuturo's innate sense of rhythm allowed him to cut his way safely past the obstacles.
Yes, we're through! Aw, look at the pretty ladybug!
After a long clamber, Kuturo had finally reached the top of the clock tower.
Hey, sitter hero, I'm up here!
He's been turned into a clock hand!
Save me, please, before the clock strikes 12!
Your time is up, Kuturo. Soon this world will be plunged into eternal starkers.
I hope you mean eternal darkness.
Don't, you cowardly chicken!
You're in no position to call anyone yellow, Mr. Pink.
Come on, you cockadoodle doofus! He blew the coop! After him!
My wing!
That's it! Now chop up the other one!
But the clock hands were lurching ever closer to midnight. If Kuturo didn't hurry, the crazed Chanticleer wouldn't be the half of his problem.
Stop messing about, you fool! Did Calibras choose you or not? Undo the ropes that are binding me!
How can we with this cockatoo? Don't let him get away!
Stop!
Yeah, nice work!
However, the clock hands now teetered just a few tick-tocks away from the sinister stroke of 12. Only brave Kuturo could avert the impending crisis.
We're doomed! Midnight is upon us! There is no hope! The world will end! I should never have put my faith in a couple of...
Shut up! We're gonna save you, so just chill out, okay?
That's what you think. The proverbial gloves are off.
Look out, lad! Destroy its wing! Marvelous and timely hit! Hurry! Time is running out! Yes! Well done!
Moonstone shard, check. Clock under control, check. Nice job, Kitaro.
Hello? What are you doing? I'm over here. Would you help me, please? Thank you!
Hold on, we're coming.
Wrong again!
Come on, we're busy.
No!
What? No, you can't!
Monkey saw his chance and seized it. As the clock struck 12, Dreamtime lurched into its darkest, most terrifying hour.
Kitaro, look! The Earth!
You see, Kotaro? Now children everywhere will be locked in an inescapable nightmare. Their souls will be ripe for the harvest. They will make my master invincible.
Dragon, come forth! Open the gateway to Earth! Bring me those children's souls!
Kutero's victory over Rooster felt empty. He should have known Monkey wouldn't play fair. And now that the damage was done, he was powerless to stop the long night to come. Even in the land of time, there was no changing the past. With the help of Calibros, Kuturo defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound.